Back to the ground attack here. It's McCaffrey. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber who runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard. They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. And this time not as successful as he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. This will be play number 8 here on the drive. It's 3rd and a yard. Going down the middle, and it's complete. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. His 2nd catch of this wild card game, and it goes for a first down.
That's a sharp throw right there on 3rd down. They're looking to get the first points of the game, and they certainly don't want to be on a field goal. So that's a nice job to get the hook up and set up a 1st and goal.
Herbert, quick pass out wide. And he goes backwards on this one. Losing yardage to the 7. On 2nd down, McCaffrey. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Christian McCaffrey taking it in from 7 yards away. And the 49ers will strike first here, this wild card matchup. Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes the score 7-0. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. He will return this from deep in the end zone. And he will be taken down here as the first quarter of play will come to an end. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They'll be looking to match that touchdown from a moment ago. 7-0 is the score as they begin with a first down. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Off play action. It's Howell. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away. Ball on the 30 as they come up 2nd and 10. White running to the left. And he'll be upended at the 33 following a gain of 3. And guess what? It brings up 3rd down. Howell throwing on 3rd down here. Looking left side, and it's complete. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. Here's the option going right. On a nice burst there as he'll take this inside the 30 to the 28-yard line. He'll decide to keep this once more. And they're knocking on the door now as a good run there. Going to take this to about the 10-yard line. Here's White. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Rashad White, a 10-yard touchdown run. And the Buccaneers are an extra point away from drawing level. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Play action this time for Justin Herbert. He's going to let it go again. But when this ball's tipped and intercepted. Picked up by Sean Murphy-Bunting. And the Buccaneers are going to get the football here as he gets this up to the 38-yard line. Well, his arm strength never an issue, but this one winds up in the wrong hands.
Oh, the coverage here is just terrific because when it's done really well, sometimes you can't distinguish whether it's the receiver or the defensive back the ball's intended for. He actually ran with him in perfect motion and able to make a big-time play.
Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. First down, here's White. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. After the loss, they'll come up 2nd and 13. They keep it on the ground. White again. And some room to work. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Rashad White with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Bucs have moved out in front. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula to get them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they get this game tied up.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete.
Well, I guess we just discovered that someone is certainly not going to sit back and just take it in this game, huh?
No, they were trying to get that touchdown back in one shot.
One shot, trying to help out his defense and let the other team know they were coming after him.
Play action. It's Herbert. He'll fire this deep for Ayuk. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. Brandon Ayuk, 75 yards. And the Niners are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Point after, right down the middle. And we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. Taken in at the 3. Now a hit and a loose football. And I believe he was able to get this back. He was. Boy, after giving up the touchdown, lucky that didn't turn into another.
I didn't do this in college, but I did it in high school. When you return kicks and you lose it yourself, the panic that goes through you and the determination to get the ball back, I don't even know how to describe it. And I think we just saw an example there.
Yeah, and the relief when you get it back like he did.
Yeah, you go to the sidelines, you know you're going to get yelled at, but you can handle it because you got the ball back.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you try and score when given the opportunity.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. They stay on the ground with White. And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35. Call it a gain of 5 there on the run, but they'll remain a yard or 2 short here with 3rd down coming up.
It's not a huge breakaway run, but if your starting running back finishes the game with averages of 5 or 6 yards per touch, you'll take that every single time.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. They'll try to pick this up on the ground with White. And some room to maneuver. There he goes, left side. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Rashad White on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Buccaneers will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And the lead is now 21-14. The Bucs ready for the kickoff. And here we go. It's in the air. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. A slim deficit here in a one-possession game. Not much time left, obviously. We'll see if they can march this down the field, at least get 3 and take some momentum into the locker room. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. This one caught by Kittle. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. 24 yards the game there. Another 1st down as well.
There are so many things to watch for when you play defense. And reading your keys, you always hear about that, and having your eyes in the right place. Sometimes your eyes can fool you. How about that play action there? That sprang the big guy, didn't it?
Able to dump it over the top to him. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. Another run with McCaffrey on 2nd down.
2nd and inches is oftentimes an invitation for an offense coordinator to take a big shot downfield because he feels like he can come back on 3rd down and pick up the 1st down. But sometimes you just don't want to break tendency. Stay with what you are, stay with who you know, and go get the 1st down. That's exactly what they did.
Under pressure, and down he goes. They sack him back at the 36. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. Slot man moves right. Another try after the 1st down sack. Herbert. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
I know conventional wisdom says, hey, don't get it all back in one play. But sometimes you go ahead and try to. They tried to get it all back on that one. Weren't able to do so.
He's got the distance, but it's no good. Wide to the right. These playoff games have a tendency to be tight. You have to wonder if that missed field goal could haunt him later.
Yeah, we're always looking for the key plays, right? The ones that we're going to magnify. Usually those happen in the 2nd half or later in the game. This might be the key play of the game showing up here in the 1st half. Let's go now.
One last shot before the break. Howell.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. So So we come upon halftime here in this NFC wildcard matchup. As we toss it an hour or so east of here to Orlando, it's Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. One of these two teams about to play their final half of the season as we're back at it in this NFC wildcard bout. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And Charles, that had to be an interesting locker room at halftime. This is a team that's had so much success this year. Haven't really had to deal with a lot of adversity at halftime, to be honest. But now here they are with their play. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Sean Murphy Bunting. And the Bucs are going to take over at their own 41. The Buccaneers in good field position here to start out 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. They'll start the drive with a give to White. They'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 156 yards rushing for him now as his sensational afternoon continues. Faking the handoff. Howell. He finds his target. It's Evans. And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43. On 2nd down, they'll run with White. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here.
We don't talk about it very often, but sometimes there's a dip in intensity when you start the second half, which can manifest itself in some sloppy tackling. And how about right there? He ran right through that weak tackle attempt.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Opting to run again here with White. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down. Option left. Howell's going to run with it. He's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Sam Howell, 27 yards. And the Bucs have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And the lead now up to 14. The Bucs ready for the kickoff. And here we go. It's in the air. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. This offense returning out there, and really, you remember the last drive, Charles, it was over before it even began. They threw the interception on the very first play.
And what that means is for all these guys, it's been a while since they've been out there going full speed, so they've got to get everyone back out there, run a couple of your go-to plays, make sure you get your offense oiled up a little bit. They've got to be able to start fast, but they've got to be efficient as well. Especially the quarterback.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Back to throw here, Herbert. He's got a man, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. On 1st and 10, Herbert. And he'll dump this off to his running back, McCaffrey. He's got room at the 30. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. A big play there on the catch and run. 32 yards. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down. Here's Herbert. And that's going to be knocked away in the end zone. It's incomplete.
Well, he certainly thought he had a window to push that ball downfield, but as soon as he released the throw, the corner was there to slam that window shut.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Herbert toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete.
They haven't been able to stop them so far this series, but getting a nice little stand from their defense now.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
Just looking at it from a defensive perspective, when you break the huddle in the red zone, tight end is one of the guys you've got to key on because quarterbacks want the ball in their hands fast in this position, and they want to get it to someone. And in this case, he had the play. They just didn't complete it.
They snap it to Herbert. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Picked up by Jamel Dean. He's at the 50, 30, 10, 5, and it's a pick 6. He brings it back to the house for a Buccaneer TD. Well, CD, we have seen it many times throughout the course of the season. This defense coming up large and snagging a big takeaway. But here, they get not just the takeaway, 6 points as well.
And you just knew that for this team to advance, they had to get a big performance from this unit. And to this point, they've delivered.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
3rd quarter, wild card round. Thanks for being along for the playoff ride with us. Here's 2nd and 10. Oh, the Buccaneer pressure too much. Down he goes. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Here's Herbert. Throwing right, and that's complete. Now he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. On 1st down, Justin Herbert in trouble, and he's taken down. Devin White picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Throwing on 2nd and long. Herbert throwing left side, it's complete. And this is going to lead to another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Bucs' 41-yard line. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And the Buccaneers are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 24-yard line. Well, still down quite a bit here, several scores, but yeah, at least that's a start, Charles, getting the interception here. And look, we're still in the 3rd quarter, so this thing not done yet.
You're right about that, Brandon. This defense, they haven't quit on this game. They stayed with it and got an interception and handed the ball back to their offense. And what you wonder about is the team that just threw that interception, they've got to be careful about developing a sense of complacency and thinking this game is over.
1 quarter remains in this NFC West. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. They'll go play action. Howell. They'll roll him out right. And that's complete. It's Chris Godwin. And they're able to get this one across the 35. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They'll throw on 1st down. Here's Howell. Here's White. They set up the screen. A nice little screen. They get 6 on first down.
He's had success running the football. This is more or less an extension of that because they drop it off to him on the screen. And I'll bet he's thinking to himself, if I didn't have to slow up a bit here in traffic, I could have really made something out of that one.
And this shot downfield on second down is brought in. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain. White, he'll try the left side. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Powell running right on the option. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Powell, he'll look to throw it. They're looking for Godwin, but it's intercepted. Andrew Booth picks it off. And the 49ers are going to take over at their own 28-yard line. Well, that interception at least offers them a glimmer of hope here in the 4th quarter.
Well, it certainly does if their offense goes out now and makes it pay off by getting into the end zone. And if it does, then they get a chance to get back out on the field and try and do it again. Maybe they can force that offense into more and more mistakes and give them a chance to get back into this one totally.
They have still a 3-score hill to climb. We'll see if they can do it. Throwing on 2nd and long. Herbert. Now, a quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete. But we've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions, ignoring completions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day when you feel like an incomplete pass is almost a win for you because it wasn't intercepted. And I think the receivers now, when they're running their routes, they want to catch the ball, but they also want to make sure that the defenders don't take it away.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Herbert buying time to his left. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Tell you what, partner, after he ices down, he's going to be a nice long soak in a hot tub after this one. He's been under duress the entire game.
And once again, hit as he throws. Fortunate that one wound up incomplete. Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs 34-yard line. A play fake, and now Herbert to throw. And down he goes, a Buccaneer sack. Now San Francisco going to call their 2nd timeout. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this 4th quarter. Throwing on 2nd and long. Herbert. Got a man over the middle, and it's complete. Herbert operating from the red zone. And he hauls it in the end zone. Touchdown, San Francisco. From 17 yards out. And the Niners have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Extra point was hooking, but he does make it through. And the lead will be cut down to 14. So down a couple scores, only 1 timeout left. You figure they have to get this one. And the Buccaneers able to recover. Their hands team does its job. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. They give to White on the option. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. Man, 188 yards rushing for him now as he has been a central figure in trying to get his guys to the 2nd round. They go right back to White here on first down. No gain on the play. It'll be second down. They go with White on the counter. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. Now the Niners going to signal for their third and final timeout as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. And Howe will throw it. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
How about this defense? They came up with a couple of big plays in this sequence, and none better than the one right there, forcing the incompletion and bringing up 4th down.
Patterson's kick is good.
And that will extend their lead even further. So with that, you figure this game's pretty much out of reach at this point.
Yeah, it's going to take a heck of a comeback to come from 3 scores down, but don't change that channel. Don't go away. Miracles can happen, and you want to be here in case it does.
You're a company man.
Now, aren't I, though?
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things.
And, my goodness, another interception.
Picked by Antoine Winfield.
And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And I think they are going to get this one back. Well, that would have been something. Double turnovers. But instead, they'll keep the possession on the INT. They run straight ahead here with White. They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. That one looks like he'll throw here. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And it's intercepted at the goal line.
And the Niners are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20.
After the turnover, here's Herbert. He's going to let it fly. And now here is another interception. Picked up by Sean Murphy-Bunting. Well, it wasn't always pretty, but the interception there, that means that they should get out of here with a victory.
Yeah, this is not a game that they're going to preserve for posterity on defense, but they did finish it off, didn't they? They did make the winning play to close things out. They'll take that one and head to the locker room.
And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 11, he goes down.
The Buccaneers are moving on in these playoffs as we say thanks for watching.